What's going on, everyone? Bob's Blu-rays here, and I'm finally back with a new video. Today I'm going to be going over a little bit of a Blu-ray hunting trip that I did today, so stay tuned and I'll get right into it after this intro. Lot of 3D titles. I love these lenticular slipcovers too. Just really nice lenticular slipcovers. Who doesn't love a good lenticular slipcover? All the 3D. I know Joe Martinez collects all 3D titles, but there's some pretty awesome slipcovers here. Plenty of 4Ks. Found some decent stuff. I didn't even know this movie had a 4K. Yep, some steel books. They just mix it all in here. You got Red Dawn, Queen and Slim. Nope, it's not the Walmart exclusive. I want that Walmart exclusive one. You got Thor Ragnarok with the slip, Warrior Steelbook, West Side Story, War of the Worlds. Not too many 50 Shades of Grey. Not too many slips that I need. I do want to pick this up on 4K. You know what? I've been looking for this movie. I've been wanting to grab it. I think there's like 3 different releases with different artwork on each one. So, here comes the music. I'm finding all these best of the decade slipcovers, but they're all sun damaged. Alrighty, so hopefully you enjoyed the very few clips that I did record. Like I said, I unfortunately didn't get the chance to record a ton of content while I was out. A lot of music was playing, really loud music, so I couldn't really play anything because of copyrights and things like that. But with that being said, let's go ahead and show off what I did grab today. I believe I got 15 movies. It's buy 5, get 2 free at that disc replay location. The location that I went to today, in case anybody wants to know, is in Crest Hill, Illinois. So I was out in Joliet for something, and I hadn't been to the Crest Hill disc replay in ages. It's probably been, I don't know, anywhere from 5 to 10 years. So I was like, you know what, let me stop there while I'm out here, and I decided to do so, and I picked up some good titles that I was very excited to grab. So let me go ahead and dive into them and show off exactly what I got. So let's go ahead and start with this one. We have got National Security. I haven't seen this in a while. I was kind of surprised this had a Blu-ray release when I found out a while back, but I'm very excited to finally revisit it again. I did enjoy this when I was a lot younger. We'll see if it aged well. I'm not sure if it has, but I'm looking forward to revisiting this one because I did enjoy it when I was younger. The next one that I grabbed was Shoot 'Em Up. So I actually checked out. I did the buy 5 get 2 free, and then I bought like another 3, and then I went back, started looking again, and I found a couple more titles. It was like 5 more titles I found, and I was like, darn it, why didn't I just wait? And I ended up finding this one as well, so I did pick this one up and Shoot 'Em Up. It is a fun one, very wild, very over the top, very corny and far-fetched. It is absolutely ridiculous, but it is a ton of fun. The next one after that is going to be The Signal. Now, this is something I remember seeing in theaters. I'm like 99% sure. And I saw this in theaters with my dad. And it's a pretty crazy story from what I remember. It is a movie where people go crazy and start killing everyone. And kind of like The Crazies or something like that. But I can't remember when I saw this. I had to be like 14, 15, 16. My dad and I did not enjoy this. And I saw that Magnet put it out right here. And I was like, you know what? I got to have it. I got to revisit it. So we'll see if I liked it. If I like it any better than I did when I was a lot younger. Like I said, it's probably been 15 years or close to it. Next one up after that is going to be Nature Kills. Another Magnet title, actually. And interesting choice for Magnet to put out. But I remember watching this, I believe, on Hulu recently, like a year or 2 years ago. And it's okay. I had fun with it. I had a decent amount of fun, but I kind of wanted to revisit it soon. I remember enjoying it a little bit, so
I don't remember a ton about it, but it is rated R, and Johnny Knoxville's in it as well. So we'll see how it holds up, if I enjoy it anymore now. But happy to have that on Blu-ray. I finally grabbed No Strings Attached. I love this movie. I think it's a great comedy. Friends with Benefits and No Strings Attached are two of my favorites. I actually like my Friends with Benefits a tiny bit better, but this one is a ton of fun. I'm a huge Ashton Kutcher fan, and I also really like Natalie Portman. This is a fun one, though, and I can't believe I didn't already own it, so I'm very happy to finally add this to the collection, especially for $3.99. So I'll be revisiting that one soon as well. And then The Rocker. Back a long time ago when I used to collect my Blu-rays, and then I sold my entire collection, I had this on Blu-ray. And I was recently chatting with Laren, and he was in the middle of watching this one night, and I was like, oh my goodness, I need to get that Blu-ray. And so I added it to my Amazon cart, and I hadn't pulled the trigger yet. And so for $5.99, I was like, yep, let me grab that. Very excited. I will be checking this out right after I get done recording. I'm going to revisit this one because it's been probably 10 to 15 years as well. Next title up after that is going to be Return of the Dragon. Now, I know these Bruce Lee movies are getting recycled on 4K and all that stuff, but this is a Shout Select title. It is number 18. I am trying to collect all of the Shout Select titles. I probably have about 115 or 120 of them out of almost 150 that they've made, so I'm missing about 25 or 30 of their titles. This was one of them. It's $22.99, but it is out of print, and I went on eBay, and it goes for a little bit more than that, so I was like, you know what, I'll grab it for $22.99. So very happy to finally have this one. The one thing I don't like about disc replay locations is they write, in Steelbooks and Digibooks are no different, they write on the inside of their cases. And so what I use is a magic eraser, and it gets it off pretty well, but it kind of leaves marks and stuff. And for somebody who has OCD like that, I don't like stickers. I don't like markers on my stuff, especially a Steelbook or a Digibook. Don't write on the inside. Other locations take stickers and they put it on the inside so that they could find the disc. Next one up after that will be Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. I might watch this instead of The Rocker tonight, or I'll watch both, because as everybody who watches my channel knows, I don't really sleep much. So I was going to watch two movies. I got to wake up in the morning and change my tire. I got home. I was on my way home for the Dave's Hall of Fame stream, and I got a flat tire on my way home. So when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to change my tire into a donut, unfortunately. And it's a rental, too. It's just a nightmare. Flat tires suck, and I get too many of them, unfortunately. But sorry for that rant. But yeah, I might end up checking out Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. It's been a while since I've seen this as well. This was a very good buy. Now, I do believe I have this in like a triple pack and some kind of collector's edition with all three of the Harold and Kumar movies. But a standalone Blu-ray that I don't already own, I was like, yep, can't pass up on that. And extremely excited to revisit that one. And then I got the sequel, Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay. This is probably my favorite in the franchise. This movie's extremely offensive. It is probably very dated, despite it being only about 12 or 13 years old. I'm looking for the date. All of these movies that I bought are just really good buys for me because they've been a while since I've seen them. So I'm looking forward to the rewatches on these. But this one is so much fun. Like, if you're not easily offended, this is a blast. It's got a ton of just crude and racist jokes and basically everything that would be considered absolutely forbidden to do in movies was done in this movie. And I enjoyed it. I saw it in high school and I loved it. And it was just a bunch of fun. I just had a blast with this movie. It's my favorite in the franchise, or in the trilogy, I should say. So then I also grabbed Sex and the City, the extended cut, the movie. I don't think I've seen this. And then I also got Sex and the City too. Now, I believe Joe sent me one of these slipcovers. I think this one. And this one is damaged anyways. So I was like, okay, cool. So Joe sent me a slipcover. It's perfect. I will throw that slipcover on and get rid of this one. But yeah, I grabbed these because they had slips, and I don't know, maybe it's $3.99. I already had a slip for this. Maybe someday I'll visit these movies. I don't know. Maybe Holland Oates could tell me if he's a big fan of them and if he would recommend them. So there's Sex and the City 1 and 2. Next one is going to be Escape Plan 2, Hades, I guess. I have the first and third with slips, standalone slips. So I wanted to get this. I've been on the prowl looking for this and I can never find it. I've developed Adam's kind of mentality. I don't really hunt on eBay or shop on eBay or Amazon as much anymore. I created a watch list finally of movies that I'm looking for, like a wish list. And I am basically just, whenever I go hunting, looking for these titles that I want, slip covers that I'm missing, things like that, instead of doing it on eBay. If I have to, I'll go on eBay. But Escape Plan 2, I have the trilogy and the triple pack on slipcover. I have the first and third by themselves. I had to get this just to, complete the collection, if you want to call it that. So next one after that I got was Gridiron Gang. Now, Sean recently sent me this movie with different artwork, and I am a huge fan of this movie, and I know they put this out on slipcover, and I've always kind of wanted to grab it. And for $5.99 for buy 5 get 2 free, I couldn't pass up it. This is Mill Creek Entertainment, and I just love the slipcover. I was talking about The Rock last night, and I'm a huge Dwayne The Rock Johnson fan. I think he is one of the hardest working actors or anyone out there, so super excited to have that with the slip. Next up, we have got this the Quake lenticular slipcover. This is from Magnet right here. Not only do I love lenticular slipcovers, who doesn't? So I kind of just collect those by default, no matter what the movie is. But I'm actually big into Magnet's movies, like Magnet Releasing, which is owned by Magnolia. So if you ever see Magnolia out there or Magnet, understand that they are owned by Magnolia Pictures. But the Quake, I haven't seen it. I feel like I've heard some things, but this is an awesome lenticular slipcover, $7.99, and just super happy to have this and add it to the Magnet collection that I have that's growing. I mean, this is my third Magnet title from today, so awesome. And then finally, to complete the collection here, the Blu-ray haul, the 15 movies that I grabbed, is going to be Jason Bourne. Now, I have 50 copies of this movie over, and I've never seen any of the 4, or is it 5 of them? Is this the 4th, or is this the 5th one? I'm not sure. But anyways, I think there's, I couldn't even tell you. But this is like a digipack. It's in one of those Neo cases. So basically kind of like a magnet here. You've got, it kind of opens up like this. It's like a magnet. And then you're going to open it as is, and then just like that, voila. And so you're gonna get 2 discs in here. The guy was like looking at the discs to make sure they weren't scratched, and I was like, dude, I don't even care about the discs. He's like, oh, so you're just buying it for the package? I was like, yes. I already have 4K over and over again of this movie, so, in a collection and all that stuff. So I just wanted this. And then you also get a booklet right here, which is like taped in there a little bit right now. But yeah, so pretty cool stuff. And I had to go online to make sure it never came with a slip cover. Some of these come with slips over this, and this never came with a slip. They also had an Interstellar one, the magnetic Neo case, and like the fiberglass type of thing, or like plastic, hard plastic. But it was scratched up, and it goes for pretty cheap on eBay, so I passed up on that at the moment. But yeah, very excited to finally have this and add it to the collection. I've never seen this before. Whenever I see digibooks or digipacks out and about, you can count on me more than likely grabbing them. I'm a huge fan of digibooks and digipacks. I'm trying to collect every American digibook that was ever put out, pretty much. And I have a list going. And yeah, so that is everything. Here is all of them in one shot. A little money shot for everyone right here. And so 15 movies, some slips, digipack, and yeah, Blu-rays. Very excited, very happy with this Blu-ray haul, because a lot of these are things I hadn't seen in a long time, or stuff I haven't seen at all. And just a very good haul for me and what I'm looking to grab and things like that. So hopefully everyone enjoyed the video. I know it's been a while since I put out any content, pre-recorded videos. Just haven't had a bunch of time, passion for it. I've got ideas. I don't know, I got to get back to it. Sometimes it's hard to sit in front of a camera and want to edit all the time. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully I'll get back to creating some more content, maybe another More Than Movies. I've got a couple topics I want to discuss. I just gotta, those mean a lot to me, so I gotta figure out the words that I want to say for those, and the movies that I choose to use for the topic. But anyways, like I said, I hope everyone has a great day. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed it, all that good stuff. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Appreciate all the love and support, and have a good one.